I've mentioned to you guys before how like the skin will grow up the sides of my fingernails and sort of start flaking off and make these little flaps of skin that just drive me absolutely nuts. It's been about 10 days since I shaved my hands in this video, and so they're starting to feel a little thick, but not like thick enough to actually shave my hands and go in and do a full detail around my fingers. And this is one opportunity to show you when I will use a sanding tool, because it does this job so well. This whole process took me about 20 minutes, and I've sped it up quite a bit here for you to see. But with this nail drill, I'm able to come in with I think this is 150 grit, and I'm able to get all those little bits of skin off and just also thin down my fingertips so that I kind of retain sensation and flexibility as the skin begins to grow out. The real only drawback with using a sander like this is it gets so hot. I mean, I have to kind of go really lightly and do it in little tiny bits and move around very quickly, because otherwise it gets really hot and it will really hurt. But it does a great job. And I know I've been railing on sanding recently with using sanding tools to do like my whole hand or my whole foot, because it is so time consuming and because it does get so hot and it doesn't leave as thin a finish as shaving does. But for doing these little details mid-process of shaving, between shaves, this is a great way just to kind of keep my fingertips smooth. And also, I don't want to bash on all the people who are telling me to try sanding it down, because frankly, basically everybody I've ever met who has EPPK uses a Dremel to get their skin down. We all seem to find that like nail sanders and electric callus shavers don't do the job well enough, but a Dremel will. And the biggest complaint though is that it gets really hot and it does take a long time. So shaving is my preferred method, but look at this. It's doing a great job of getting my fingernails down. The skin around my fingernails down. You know how like if you have some peeling skin on your fingertips or you have a jagged nail, like you kind of can't stop picking at it or biting at it? I will get the same way. As my hands get thicker and thicker, I will start picking and nibbling at them, and it just makes a disaster of my fingertips. So look at that, nice and smooth. The sander did a wonderful job, only took about 20 minutes, and this will last me till my next shave.